So, we're back for a promised video that we said we were going to do when we were here.
Yeah, if you noticed, the scenery's changed.
Yeah, a bit of an upgrade. We didn't say what we were going to do because obviously we weren't quite sure, but...
Well, there's been some news.
Yeah, literally our first morning we woke up to get our flight at about 5 in the morning, really early.
So read news at 4 in the morning.
From San Diego Comic-Con, which we think we were still like asleep, just half asleep.
Yeah, I didn't believe it at
news, and we didn't
first.
believe it. We thought it was just like some of it was just speculation or.
We did some research.
Exactly. Put the glasses on for this.
And
Trying to pretend to be intellectual.
now I'm smart.
Yeah.
It's also all my power.
They've basically announced every project that's happening in Phase 4, and they've given us like a sort of rough timeline, not with precise dates, but we basically, for miniseries and the films, so
It's a very rough sort of outline of it.
They've announced 5 films and 5 miniseries, which are going to be on the Disney Plus Marvel channel.
Brand new productions coming to our screens in one way or another.
So even though we have to wait a while for these films, because we're getting more than we have in the past, because we're going to get these mini-series, and that they'll...
Yeah, just another way of Marvel draining us for every penny.
I'm not sure whether they'll all be released in like one go, or they'll be like each week there'll be a new episode, or...
Yeah, I'm not sure how the Disney Plus streaming service is going to work.
But next year is going to be a big year for Marvel,
yeah,
I think.
2020, 2021 is huge. I reckon we kick off with what we know so far.
So, first film that we actually know the date for, and it's been announced, is the first film is going to be Black Widow solo movie, and that's scheduled for release in May 2020, so next year.
Yes, soon.
And we already said in our last video that we really want to see Taskmaster in this.
And he's been confirmed.
So we're very happy.
Yet.
Yeah, so they've announced basically the whole cast, apart from the actor who's going to be in the role of Taskmaster.
So it's either a really big actor or someone nobody knows.
Well, you were saying
I want to see Keanu Reeves. I think it'd be awesome. Like, he's got the skill from playing John Wick. Just to see his fight moves again would be awesome. So soon.
Because I think if they're keeping it a secret for now, it's either they haven't really cast him properly, because obviously a lot of his scenes he's going to have a mask on, so you wouldn't need an actor straight away for that role. Or it's because it's a really big name and they want to use that promotion, like in the promotions before the film's released. They might, if it is a big name like Keanu Reeves, they might announce it nearer to the time so it gets a bit of hype up. But
I don't think it will be Keanu Reeves, but if it is,
it will be. I think it will be a well-known actor. So it's Black Widow's been in the MCU for so long, and it's her first solo film. So they're gonna.
Fans have been calling out for this film since Avengers Assemble, I think.
Yeah, and obviously she's dead now, so they're gonna have to send her off in a big way.
Yeah, and I think it's set between Civil War and Infinity War, so it's kind of her going off doing her own thing, which will be interesting.
Yeah, I know.
So I was worried how they were going to do a flashback kind of prequel, because it's so how to make her look that much younger.
We've got one of the locations that's been released is Budapest, and we know there's going to be a lot of Red Room assassins hanging around from her past, so it could be related to...
It might be that Taskmaster's not even the main villain, it's kind of like...
It could be related to her and Hawkeye's old past, and the missions they keep referring to that might put them together. So.
But, I mean, I would like to see a John Wick style thing about Black Widow kind of on her own, going up against multiple different people of the same talent, and kind of see her get...
It won't be like a cataclysmic, like world-ending event, because obviously the Avengers are around at that point, so it will be her probably dealing with her own past that she had when...
It would be nice to get a bit more of character to this person, like to this character, just because she's always just kind of been the mysterious assassin.
Who's quite cold, but I think we'll see a lot.
I think I want to see it kind of like, almost like that Winter Soldier kind of struggle that Captain America went through.
Yeah.
So next on the list,
we have the Eternals.
Yeah, we've spoken about this in previous videos, so there's not much more to go over because they've not released much else.
There's no synopsis. It's scheduled for a late 2020 release date. They've got a very good cast. Also, we've seen they've just confirmed. There was speculation, but they've literally confirmed the cast, which has got like Richard Madden, Angelina Jolie,
Sam like Richard Madden.
You do?
I hope he doesn't have a Scottish accent though in space. That would be a little bit.
I don't think he would.
Well, I'd say no, American accent in space isn't much more normal.
Exactly.
Richard Madden walking out of
against the Scottish. But he did an amazing Game of Thrones and The Bodyguard. It was like a BBC British produced TV series, which was so good. So
he's got a range.
Yeah, he has definitely. And he's not too bad on the eye either. So, but I think it will be good. It will be said that was Angelina Jolie said they're all going to be working really hard. They've read the script, so it's not even. I don't think started production yet.
No, I don't.
But it's scheduled for release next year. It could get pushed back, maybe, depending how well it goes. But we really have no idea what's
Marvel
actually
pretty solid
happen.
with their release dates, though.
We literally.
They even bring a few of them forward.
I know, but we have no idea what actually it's going to be about and how involved it's going to be.
So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Next up.
Next up is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which you're particularly excited
I'm pretty
about.
interested to see this because Legend of the Ten Rings, obviously alluding to the Mandarin, who I'm pretty sure has been confirmed now.
He's been cast.
And being cast, and it's going to be interesting to see because obviously there was after Iron Man 3 that kind of very split decision there. I think we're actually going to finally see the proper Mandarin, who was kind of hinted at in a one-shot with Trevor Slattery. But it'll be interesting to see this kind of more mystical side of things, I think. And it's something very different coming from Marvel.
I think that would be interesting. It'd be nice to see the actual Mandarin, because they just used it as a bit of a joke, didn't they? It was a bit of a laughing stock in Iron Man 3.
But I'm definitely interested in it.
Yes.
Love seeing something new, fresh the palette.
I think it's been a little bit Doctor Strange-esque in a way.
Yeah, I think that's good. They're all kind of leading into each other.
Sort of, because that was a lot based in
Is
Asia.
that next up? Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which I'm not
Or is
a
it the
fan.
Madness of Multiverse?
I'm not a fan of that name. I think it sounds like a game.
It does sound a little bit silly.
Childish.
I feel like they could have just put Doctor Strange in the multiverse.
Yeah.
Would have been fine.
Or not mention the multiverse, because obviously I know they said that after
Just have Doctor Strange and
they're not,
Madness.
they're not scrapping the idea, but we didn't need to know now that in 3-4 years' time we're going to be getting a Doctor Strange film with the multiverse in it.
It's quite a wait for a sequel.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't the biggest grossing film,
No.
was it? They're sort of just doing it for the sake of it. I feel like Doctor Strange is just really unlikable as a character. And I know he's meant to be. He's meant to be like that, but even in Infinity War, I just didn't like him.
We might see a new side of him.
But I said they've got Wanda, and Wanda's going to be in Wanda Maximoff's going to be in the film, and that's going to be. So it'll be interesting. I think they do need to give him a sequel, and then I don't think it'll have a trilogy. Don't get me wrong. I think.
No, but I mean the villain has been confirmed as Nightmare, so it's interesting they're not picking up with Baron Mordo.
Yeah.
Just because I thought that could have been really interesting to see, because he's obviously stealing Wizard's power, so that'd be quite interesting to see Doctor Strange go up against him.
I
hope there is some kind of
feeds off
towards
bad
him.
dreams and nightmares, and obviously he's making some fucking nightmare, but
but
you know.
it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Not sure how Nightmare relates to the multiverse. It seems like there's going to be a lot going on in this film.
With Wanda cloning as well, I mean, I just don't see how that's going to work personally. Obviously it will, and they'll make it work.
They managed to juggle something like 56 something characters in Infinity War, so I'm sure.
But it's when you have so much, the characters are going to have so much time together.
Yeah.
And we've never had any interaction from them before, really.
Maybe they won't have that much time together.
It just seems
Maybe it'll be like a third act kind of thing.
Yeah. And then I think this is what I was most excited about hearing was Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
So it's not, thank God it's not called Thor 4.
I think that would have been great. 4-4.
4-4.
4-4, more 4.
It's called more Thor 4. It's called Thor: Love and Thunder. And the big news we saw at the airport, I showed you like a screenshot of something on the internet saying female Thor, Natalie Portman's returning.
Yeah, Natalie Portman's back
been
again.
Actually physically given the hammer on the stage of Comic-Con. And you didn't believe me, and I was like, no,
yeah,
it's
I
on
honestly
Marvel's
thought someone
page.
had hacked the Marvel page and just taken the piss. Because it seems like such a random move to take. But I've had more thought about it. I'm pretty interested in this
I'm
now,
very
actually.
interested.
And I don't think it'll be a lasting thing. I think it will be kind of like she picks it up, she's worthy, she uses Mjolnir or something like that. Or it could be like a multiverse kind of another version.
I don't think she's going to be worthy unless something happens to her. I think she'll encounter some sort of Odin Force sort of thing. Obviously, he's not there. But
It's strange for her to come back, and I'm not sure how they're going to work it. Obviously, it's called Love and Thunder, so is sort of the romance going to be reignited because they've broken up?
They've taken the mick out of the romance so many times. Like full Ragnarok, there was 5 minutes of him just being like, yeah, well, it was a mutual dumping, like we broke up, and people saying, oh, I'm sorry Jane dumped you. It's like, and that's just done. I feel like that's just done with it, and Dark World sort of just killed it, stamped it, crushed it.
Yeah.
And
But
just
I think my favourite news about this film is that Taika Waititi is coming back.
he's gonna be brilliant.
And I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be a
And they've
hilarious
announced
film.
Valkyrie's gonna be first like LGBTQ character, so she's bisexual, which they scrapped out for Ragnarok.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
scene
what's
with her
supposed
in
to
that.
be in
Yeah.
for Ragnarok.
It's make it more. I don't know.
And Marvel were like, whoa,
Yeah, I
no,
think
that's
it's
a bit out there.
Yeah, I think it might be a kissing scene, and they were like, oh no, it's like a little family film, whatever. So, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
Instead, we get Joe Russo as a gay,
yeah.
the gay character in the support group. It's the randomest thing in the
I know,
world.
isn't it? Yeah,
But definitely,
so,
I think this is both of our highlights of the
and it's
news.
the last film on the roster, so it's going to be the last film that's actually going to be released.
So it could have something
It's
big.
come a long way, but
Because I think it will be something to do with the multiverse, because it's after Doctor Strange,
yeah.
which includes the multiverse.
So maybe like Natalie Portman comes from a different.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't bring back the version of Jane that we know.
But it's
which
like
I
a
think would be
parallel
a
universe
very big
where she's
problem.
become female
Yeah.
form.
And she doesn't
For
know
it.
this Thor. Yeah, she comes and she's always been Thor for a while, and she might come in the third act or the middle and cause like an issue, and seeing the arguing and like.
I still want to see a better
between
Ray
them.
Bill though.
This is what I mean. We said that. We had a
If he's not in it, I'm going to be really
They hinted
disappointed.
at it.
I feel like Taika Waititi is the kind of guy to bring in Baker
How,
Ray Bill.
I feel like if they did that, they'd be squishing so much just content into this film.
There's only one more character.
I know, but he's such a good character. I feel like he might
I think
be
it'd be
undermined
great. You
by-
could get like 3-4 characters in one, teaming up against a really big bad guy.
I mean, that's like.
Is he awesome?
I know. We'll see.
And is Thor still going to be fat? That's the big question.
No. I mean, they thought about in Endgame making him lose the weight for the fight, but they said no, leave it in.
Yeah.
They won't leave him like that. We all need a little bit of,
Don't know.
thank God for that.
You never know.
Chisel his body back.
You know, fat Thor, female Thor, Baker Ray Bill Thor. That's what I
Two
want to see.
fours. Okay, so now.
And another one, you got 4 fours. That's going to happen.
Okay, so now we've got the TV series, or the mini-series, which have been
Yeah,
announced.
sort of dotted about in and out throughout the films.
They're quite interesting, but I think we know what to expect from quite a few of them. So first of all, you've got Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which
I'm a little bit confused about this because Falcon is now Captain America.
but I think they're going to be
Is it set before that happens?
no set after. But I think there's going to be a bit of a struggle between who actually carries on Cap's mantle, because even though he gave it to Falcon, I think
I don't think Bucky would want it though.
No, but I think he might want to pick it up a little bit.
Maybe they'll share it.
That's just
You know,
but no,
shared custody.
shared custody of the shield.
Like you have it on alternative weekends.
Okay, so I reckon that'll be based around like maybe.
I think it'd be quite funny to see like a buddy cop kind of TV show with those
It
two.
will be based around I think around Avengers headquarters. So maybe be just
Maybe just going on minor missions.
like not
Like kind of like we saw at the start of Age of Ultron, when they're tracking down like the arms dealer kind of
I
thing
think
like
maybe
that.
more close to home, so like US based missions, maybe going to Europe, but they're not going to be doing like the
Maybe Hydra's popping back up again.
like set Hydra cells or something like that, and then you might get cameos from other new characters in there, or you might get the Hulk popping up maybe, or
No, I think it would be interesting to see how this is going to work out.
because there's so many characters that are just sitting there. Like Ant-Man hasn't had a film announced or release date for anything
No,
like that,
yeah,
which is a
or
big
Guardians of the
surprise.
Galaxy wasn't announced.
Even though they are doing Guardians of the Galaxy, it might not be in Phase 4, so it'll be interesting. And those characters, obviously, Guardians will go another one.
Yeah, obviously James Gunn's got some other stuff on his plate. He's doing Suicide Squad, so maybe Guardians of the Galaxy 3 will be later on in a few years' time.
They're doing Phase 5.
Yeah, I was going to keep going until we're like 50.
But
They're
then
never going to
announced-
stop.
then
They're a
they think
juggernaut.
More to guess like Phase 51, like it just loses its like.
No,
it just
you
loses
keep
it.
going.
They
Think
have
about
to,
how long the comics have been running.
I know, but I feel like at one point they have to stop and then just like sort of just start again in a way with different storylines and pick different comics to use as opposed to like.
Go to a different universe.
Yeah, we'll see. There's so many different theories, but that'll be interesting.
Yeah, and then obviously other TV shows. What we got, Loki.
Loki, WandaVision's being I think streamed first.
WandaVision. Yeah, I'm not interested in this one.
Which is a sequel to after Endgame. It's not before Endgame, it's after Endgame. And they've announced that, so they're bringing back Vision after he was being killed.
I'm interested to see what's going to happen with it, but at
How
the
they-
same
I don't know how
time,
they
these are
bring
two
back.
of my least favourite characters. Purely just because I think Vision, not very interesting.
I love Scarlet Witch.
And Scarlet Witch, yeah, really interesting, but she didn't get enough development, so I'm interested to see how they develop her in it.
She
But
lost her accent like overnight.
Yeah, well, apparently that was because Blackwood had been training her to speak American to blend in better.
Didn't see any of that, didn't we?
But that was, I think, Elizabeth Olsen just got bored of doing the really bad, like, Polish accent.
Yeah.
Or Sokovian accent.
Sokovian. But just after, so that'll be basically about their romance, I'm guessing, and how it works. But like, I don't really want to. I reckon they'll be going around saving the world because Vision's.
Well, they're two of the most powerful characters.
And Vision's obviously he's like worthy. He's so like moral and.
He could be the 4-4.
Yeah.
4-4. It's happening.
4 fours in 4-4.
4 fours in 4-4. More 4. More for your money. More 4 for your money.
4-4.
Boom.
We're killing this.
Got the slogan for the poster already.
Oh, jeez. But I don't really want to linger on this one, because WandaVision, I just
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm sure it'll be okay.
But you can't kill. I feel like you can't kill Vision off again.
Maybe they could bring him back as the like the colourblind Vision, the grey Vision.
Yeah, imagine how dull that would be to watch. Like visually, watching that just make your eyes like feel weird. Because I remember when I watched it, I was like, it literally looks like it's black. It's really hard to explain. Like, it looked.
It's just I don't know what they're gonna do.
No. And then we've seen we've got Loki coming up,
which I'm super excited.
That's the miniseries I'm most excited for. Loki.
I think it's got a great premise of Loki going about through history and kind of giving advice to random people.
Because it's like when he picked up the Tesseracts in Endgame.
Yeah, where did he go?
That's the Loki we're going to see. So not the Loki who's actually grown to love Thor, who's grown to get along with the Avengers.
You can see a bit more of a mischievous Loki.
It's the old Loki that we know is like just got bad intentions basically.
Yeah, but I hope they keep the humour that he's kind of built over the years in the MCU.
And it'd be interesting with the characters because obviously he's always been like in the Thor's shadow and everyone loves him. Like, he's probably I think the best MCU villain we've had so far because he's so dynamic. But it'll be good to see him in his own right.
I think he's just going to be like, well, I want to see Ragnarok Loki, where he just kind of lounges about doing what he wants, because that's the real Loki. Like,
living the high life.
I know it's such a departure from the comic Loki, who is just pure evil, but I really loved that.
Tom
Ragnarok
Hiddleston knows him so well. And
and Tom Hiddleston loves being Loki. He absolutely loves it.
It'd be interesting to see who encounters, if it's set in maybe in space or on Earth. It could be all over the shop.
I hope it's on Earth, and he literally just pops up and it's like whistles a bit of advice and someone's in it.
And changing the events of history.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see what historical events they pick, and if you see the Avengers in the background, because they could use old footage.
Yeah, and I mean he's an illusionist, so he could pop up as anyone. Could see female Loki with female Thor.
And then
Hashtag
we've got Hawkeye as well as been announced, which
Hawkeye. I'm not sure where this is going to pick up.
He's going to be training Kate Bishop. So basically, I think he's going to be maybe on his farm.
But where's his motivation to do that?
I don't know. He basically doesn't want to be Hawkeye anymore.
I think it'll be like almost that kind of reluctant teacher, then kind of almost like Karate Kid. I feel like I reference Karate Kid quite a lot in his videos. It's a great film. That's why. Yeah, we've seen it. But yeah, I think it'll be kind of like the reluctant, like mentor.
I think
who then gets persuaded to come in and help.
I think it's going to be different. I think he's actually going to.
You think he's going to seek out her?
No, I think he's going to spot some talent in Kate Bishop and he's going to go for it because he doesn't want to be Hawkeye. He wants to settle down with his family. I think he wants to get rid of the Hawkeye mantle. He doesn't.
Well, no, he's not Hawkeye anymore, is he?
But after he was Ronin.
Yeah.
He reverted back to Hawkeye in the end of Endgame. I think he doesn't want to be either now.
I think that's just because everyone's like, I'm not calling you Ronin. That's a stupid name.
Yeah,
got a stupid haircut.
I think he just wants to retire, and I think he doesn't want to leave the world without a sort of.
No, I think after the death of Nat, he's distraught. He's living his life on his farm, and he hears on the news there's a copycat Hawkeye type vigilante going around, and then he finds out who it is, does a bit of his old detective spy work, finds out who it is, finds him and says, look, you shouldn't be doing this is dangerous work, people die doing this, boom. She carries on doing it, she gets in a bit of trouble, he helps her out, And he's like, look, if you're going to do it, you've got to do it properly. And then he
That's such a
helps her out.
stereotypical thing that I feel like they've done that
And it's
so many
Marvel,
times.
they are stereotypical.
But I feel like all the things they've announced in Phase 4 haven't been
No,
stereotypical.
I think mine's the best idea.
No.
Kevin
So I
Feige,
feel like
get me
he
up.
wants to get rid of the Hawkeye
I'll do all
mantle.
your ideas.
I mean, he's not going to be in any other films or TV series, really, I don't think, unless he turns up in, like, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I reckon he's going to be... He's never been in, like, a fan favourite. He's always had the
They're
mitt
not
taken
going
out
to
of
kill
him.
him off.
Not going to kill him off, but he's just going to go live with his family. We've
Yeah,
seen
which
how
I
much
think he'll
they mean
do
to
at the
him.
beginning.
No, I can see
Well,
the other way round.
let's make a bet. If I'm right,
What do I have to do?
I'll think of a forfeit for a video, and you can think of one for me if you're right.
Okay. I'm so confident in this. I'm always
Definitely, she's going to be going down. She's trying to squeeze my hand. That was pathetic.
Yeah, tries to inflict fear in you.
Already winning.
Ow. Abuse. Okay, now we've got the last TV series announced, What If, which is... Let me just spill wine everywhere. I'm not even drunk. But,
I've been drinking all day.
I know. True. It's all going to
Sat
be
in
all
the sun.
day, sunbathing and drinking. But What If is going to be an animated TV miniseries. Basically, it's going to have, if you go and look at it on the actual Marvel page,
They're bringing everyone back
the
to voice
cast is
their
literally
own
every
characters,
MCU,
basically, yeah.
every MCU character we've ever had. So
Which would be
anyone
nice, just to get them in some form.
voicing their own characters, not having to commit to filming.
I think it's going to be great because they've already I think there's been rumours, well I don't know if it's confirmed, that the first episode will be if Peggy Carter got the super soldier serum, which I think is a brilliant idea.
Yeah,
As I think she is, I mean she proved herself kind of like worthy of taking it from that scene where Tommy Lee Jones throws the dummy grenade and Steve jumps on it, but Peggy does actually run to jump on it as well. So it could be like maybe if she jumps on that, then they choose her. But I'm excited for the rest
Steve
of
went to the
what
toilet or
ifs.
something, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Like,
He tripped over his laces on the way. But yeah, I'm really interested in this, even though it's an animated film series. There's a fly on my one. Yeah, even though it's an animated series,
animated, I'm
really...
not even sure how they're going to... Are they going to do like sort of live action sort of animation, or are they
No,
going
I
to do
think
cartoon?
it'll be
like,
straight up cartoon because the Disney Plus I think is more aimed towards the younger generation.
I'm just imagining it's actual people, you know, and I'm imagining that, and I'm not imagining cartoons. But I reckon I'd watch it.
I think it'll be a basic kind of drawn animated, kind of like, you know, the stuff we grew
so
up
many
watching.
ideas you could do about that. But that's like basically a rough summary. But overall, good reaction to the news. There were some things at first I wasn't sure about. Like I wasn't sure about Natalie Portman coming back, but we said it might be
I think
a
it could be
different Natalie
good, and I
Portman.
think Taika Waititi will do it justice.
Yeah.
And like I say, like Marvel wouldn't do these things if they didn't have kind of belief in them.
Yeah.
They're not foolish. They're like obviously they have their kind of risks. Like with Guardians of the Galaxy, when they first did that, that was kind of a risk because no one knew who they were. But that worked out really well. So I think they know what they're doing and they know how far to cross that line.
Yeah, exactly. So good things to come.
But if they don't put Beta Ray Bill in it, I'm going to be
shit's gonna go
furious.
down. Yeah, so we're going to do
Yeah, that's the general kind of gist of stuff that's been released. I'm excited for pretty much all of it.
So,
There's a few things that I'm a bit like, but I'll probably still watch them.
same, yeah, I'll watch all of it, and I don't even have Disney Plus. I'm not even sure how we get that in the UK, if we just...
You just got to buy it like anything else.
But
Probably gonna be
I mean,
super expensive.
like £5 a month. So
Yeah,
it's probably
you can
really
buy it and
expensive.
I'll just use your membership.
As per usual,
Excuse me?
everything I've got. But thank you for watching. So we're going to put this up and we'll do a little vlog as well for our
Adios.
holiday. As you can see, we're in beautiful winter
Sunny Spain. So we're going to go enjoy the sun and
And
top up
Rioja.
my diet.
It's very nice
honestly.
Rioja.
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 Adios, my amigos.